Good afternoon, guys.
Hey,
It's
peoples.
Hi, guys. It's Empress Jack Rabbit,
Tori Blue 151.
and it's Saturday, June 6th, 2015, and it's about four. No, it's about 6:10 in the early evening. We came on because we want to keep our Vegas vegan weight loss channel going. Um, and I always say this, and I really mean it. I don't care if 1 or 100 people watch.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I feel that we're putting out valuable information that you might want to look at, because I was used to be looking at different videos and things like that, and still do on the subject. Today we want to talk about eating and exercising. We've talked about how we started and how the journey's going. We even Tori Boo put up some pictures where we started, and the fact is, you've got to put in some type of workout.
Definitely. You have to do some kind of treadmilling, some type of weightlifting, cardio, something. Walking. That's a great start right there. Is just simply walking. You have to do some kind of working, because just eating won't really work. It will work really nice at first for a great detox, but then you need something to help propel and keep that going.
Years ago, I used to run a lot. I've always been a person that liked to work out. And so I had decided, myself and another daughter of mine, that we were going to do, well, I didn't decide, we decided we were going to do a half marathon. And I was running all the time and getting great miles, and actually getting up to that 13, and then, practicing going beyond. Just simply, you want to be able to have that extra energy, to go. And it was just a funsy walk run. It was called the Turkey Trot in Las Vegas. And it was great, and the training was great, and I worked out just about every day, and I had always had a Sunday long day that I knew I was going to really put the miles in on that day. But I didn't change the way that I eat. And I thought that by training and running, that was going to really cause me to drop pounds. Now, I didn't have a lot of pounds to drop per se. To me, I was just fine. But, you're just thinking, well, along with getting the good exercise and being able to run a charity run, you get the side benefits of working out. And I definitely did tone up my legs, my behind, my arms. They definitely turned up. But it was what we call a chub buff. It was still no weight loss that was found in it. But once again, I did not change my diet. I was still eating a lot of sweets, lots of simple carbohydrates, somewhat complex carbohydrates, fruits and vegetables, but not nowhere near what I really needed to eat. Lots of meat dishes, lots of cocktails, and just I didn't understand why there was no weight loss. But now we've learned that at the end of the day, if you're talking about losing weight, the first thing that has to change is the way you eat.
Definitely. You have to change the way you eat, because if you don't, and even if you are a great person that exercises, you will plateau quickly. And you'll stay a certain weight, or you'll gain depending on how much you're eating. But you have to change the way you eat. That's just the first step. Simply put some more fruits and veggies in your life. Slowly back off some of the meat and sweets. Just take it one day at a time is what I would recommend, rather than completely cold turkey. Just take it one day at a time, and you'll see, you'll get there.
Yeah, there's no way if you're talking about losing weight that you're going to lose weight and call yourself just working out. Let me tell you why. I do a lot of research on walking and running, and in the long run, researchers have found that if you walk 35, 45 minutes a day, you're going to do like a low and slow burn of the fat in your body. When you're running, you're burning muscle. You're not getting even to the fat level. You'd have to run all day for that. But by walking, you have improve cardiovascular system, respiratory system. You move your lymph fluids that are built up in our body. You get clarity of mind. You have time to yourself. You can really think, or you can focus and get in touch with nature. It's healing for you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And the number one thing, like I said, it does burn the fat.
Oh yeah.
And in addition, like I said, you can't make anything happen unless you change the food. But you have to do the two together. You can't say, well, I'm just going to start walking, but eat everything you want. And then on the other hand, you can't decide I'm going to cut out certain things, but I'm not going to exercise. They have to go hand in hand, but they have to go food first.
Exactly.
And just like Tori was saying, you've got to eliminate the sweets. You know that they say sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine? That is crazy. So you are, in a sense, we're putting our babies on cocaine when we're feeding them formula or give them lollipops or whatever the case may be. You got to reduce or eliminate as much as possible the sugar or the sugar you add, because sugar is in so many things that we eat. You have to get some grains in your system and some high fiber fruit. The reason being is that fiber is water soluble. That means that it goes right through you. It sustains and lasts in your stomach, so you have a sense of fullness longer. And it flushes out your system. It gets the toxins out. It cleans out your system. You don't have to have the issues of, bowel movements and all of that, the strain, the pushing. That should never be happening to you.
Right.
And then you should load up on water. You've got to drink a lot of water, don't you?
Yeah, you have to drink a lot of water. They say 6 to 8 glasses or more, however you want to do it. But drink that water. That's going to do a lot. It flushes you out. It helps those fibers go down. It keeps your skin clear. It gets everything growing, hair, nails.
Sure does. Your hair and nails grow like crazy. It clears up your complexion. My 14-year-old had some complexion issues, and you could see her face just looks so shiny in it.
Yeah.
But along with that, we suggest eliminating the meat or the meat products. Give it 30 days. If you feel like you can't eliminate it all, stick to chicken breast or fish, and both of them. But make sure that you load up on veggies on the side and a side salad, because that's what's going to hold you and give you that sense of fullness.
Right.
Try it for 30 days, and you're going to see that it works. You should be walking 4 to 5 days a week. Now, let's say you don't have the time. I don't know who doesn't have time to walk for 30 or 35 minutes.
Right.
But let's say that you don't. Then park your car farther away in the parking lot at the grocery store. Take the steps instead of the elevator. At your lunchtime on your job, walk around the building a few times. You can break those 35, 45 minutes up. You don't have to do it all at one time. I just like to. I put on my music and I go with it.
Oh, definitely. And we definitely say that if you feel like, I just can't do it for 30 minutes straight, break it up. Do increments. If you're watching a good show, do every commercial. Commercials these days are so long, so you have plenty of time to throw in a little arm workout or do some crunches.
Or jogging in place.
Jog in place, something. Do that. And take your time with it. You will grow and have stamina and build that up, and then you'll be able to do 30 minutes.
Because it's all about consistency. It took you a while to get that stomach where it is, or those arms, or whatever your trouble area is. It took time to get that, and it's going to take some time to get rid of it. You're going to see immediately, though, right out the gate, you're going to lose, because you're letting go some processed foods, all processed foods. And processed foods are those things in the middle of your grocery store. What I mean is TV dinners and chips and
pot pies, all that kind of stuff.
French fries and all that frying. You're going to get rid of all that lunch meat, lots of cheeses. So you're automatically going to lose, because your body is not having the need to store those, because it doesn't need all that. So it stores it up as fat. So that's going to definitely go during your first 30 days in your detox. But you're going to feel so, I don't know, I guess you want to say younger, more energetic,
Mhm.
clearer minded.
Definitely.
Don't you think?
You're gonna feel all kinds of different ways,
Mhm.
and you'll just be ready to do anything. You'll feel like, yeah, I can do it.
Mhm.
You'll feel
Absolutely.
good.
And then make sure the last thing I say is to get that sleep. One of the things that causes us to lose, or excuse me, to gain weight, or two things is stress, which you hold it on your stomach, and number two is lack of sleep. If you don't get appropriate rest, you're going to put on weight. Your body just is going to hold on to it. Lastly, if you alcohol drinker, beer, wine, cocktails, can't do it.
Mhm.
Go for 30 days and not do it at all. Now, once you get past the 30 days, then if you feel like, okay, I'm going to give myself a treat today, treat yourself. Get that ice cream if you feel like you need it. Get that glass of wine if you feel like you need it. Treat yourself in some kind of way.
Right.
You're going to honestly not feel like you're deprived at all. Like Camille just made us a salad, and wasn't it wonderful?
It was delicious. Had all kinds of things in it. But definitely treat yourself if you feel like it, and then you just go back the next day to what the right way you were eating.
Right. Like today we had fruits in the morning, and then we had veggie pizza and corn on the cob, and then later on we had a wonderful, wonderful salad, and it was so good that we thought there was dressing on it.
There was nothing on it.
Nothing
It was
on
so
it.
good. She made it so good. We swore we had dressing.
Right, and then she gave out with, does anybody want any dressing? She had
We were
a
just
little
going at it.
Italian dressing or something like that, just a lightweight dressing. And you can also use oil and vinegar, balsamic vinegar, anything like that as well. But it was fine plain.
Yeah, really.
Anyways, but get out there and give it a try and change the way you eat. You want to change your life? Change the way you eat.
Yeah.
They have this concept on every talk show this time of year to get people ready for the beach season. But don't make it a fad. Make it a lifestyle.
Right.
In fact, I don't even have a choice. I have high blood pressure, and they were saying that I was pre-diabetic, and I backed off of all of that simply by eating. I had a lot of pain in my shoulder and arm this winter, and by eating, it has reduced, wouldn't you say, considerably?
Definitely. Please do it. And just like she said, don't make it a fad. I'm just going to do this for summer, or I'm going to do this every other year. Make it a lifestyle choice, because then you'll love it.
But anyways, guys, it seems like there's so much that we could say about it because we're living it every day. Look forward to some newer pictures that we're going to be putting up there pretty soon. And we'll be back with more information. And I think we'll do a day of what we ate type of day, and maybe include foods up there. Okay, guys. Well, if you like, subscribe.
Thumbs up.
Comment. We love to get your comments because we always answer them back.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys, for always supporting us. Have a great day.